Good evening, everyone. Good evening. How are you doing? Happy Sunday evening. It's a new month. December is here. Yes, December is here. Can you believe it? It's the last month in the year 2024. Where did 2024 go? It was just the other day that it began. And look at it now. It's almost finished. How are you doing? How are you doing, my people? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Well, the weekend for me is almost finished. Tomorrow is work mode. So, guess what? I'm going to share my Sunday evening with you guys. I was ironing today and I was going down memory lane because, who can remember if you're older than, if you're younger than, you can't remember, but who can remember in their late 20s? 28, touch 30, 31, 32? Yes, because after your age come off the almanac, they say you're getting older. Before that, they say, oh, they're all young, but from the touch 31, your age is off the almanac, it's a different road, right? So, I was there sitting down and ironing, not sitting down, just standing and ironing, and I was going down memory lane. And, sometimes, in everything, there was good times and bad times. So I was there reminiscing, and something came to mind. And I'm like, I'm going to share it this evening. I'm going to be brave and share it this evening. But who can remember those lovely times when you have with whoever that lover was at that time? There was that good time. Good times, not time. Because you had more than one. So there were those good times when you share that love, when you felt that special feeling. I don't know what it is for today. But let's see. Who can remember? You used to send each other love songs and all of those good stuff. Who used to do that? If you ever said you were in love, I'm sure you used to do that. Well, for me, I used to love Jim Reeves. I still love Jim Reeves, still, but back then I used to love Jim Reeves. So I was listening to some Jim Reeves today, and I'm going to sing a line of one of them, all right? And then we're going to sit and talk a little bit, or I'm going to stand and talk a little bit. What's your favorite Jim Reeves song if you had one? When you see this video, you can type it in the comment. That engulfs the mind, it engulfs the heart, and it engulfs the body. But what is love? Do you know what love is? Can we fall out of love? Is love forever or is it just for a time? What changes love? What situation ever changed love for you? Have you ever been in love and fallen out of love with anyone? I have. How about you? I'm going to tell you a story. And it's actually a real story. I'm going to share it with you guys. Way back then, way back then. I won't tell you how many years, but it's when I was going to nursing school. So, it's a long time because I'm actually a nurse for 16 years now. So, it's a long time. It's when I was going to nursing school, right? Let me take this out of my ear. So, back then, at that time, my husband used to be living in Jamaica. I used to be working as a teacher's assistant to them and going to school in the evening, going to nursing school. I work 8 to 3:30, and then I have to take a cab. At that time I was driving, and I have to take a cab and go to school to reach for class by 4. Sometimes my class used to be 4 o'clock or 4:20, round about there. And that I do at least 3 times per week. I used to be, that was the love of my life at that time. Love, 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 love of my life. I'm here. I said, no way. I'm in another country, but I'm going to be just going to school to elevate myself and to help. Because I'd gone back home and got married. One day, guys, I tell you, when I finished working, went to school, come home, it was a Saturday. Yes, it was a Saturday. So I went to school on Friday. I came home. So the Saturday morning now, right? I don't have school and I don't have work because remember, I'm a teacher's assistant at that time. My phone rang. When I pick up the phone and I answered, the person said, "Is this L?" So I said, "To whom am I speaking?" The person said, like, "This is S." So I said, "How can I help you?" The person said to me, believe you me, this is real. I'm not making up any stories, guys. This is real. The person said, "I'm just calling to find out if you and your husband are still together." I said, "Excuse me? And why are you asking me that question?" And I said, "Where did you get my number from?" So the person said, "I got it from your husband's phone." Are you listening? Are you hearing me? Yes. The person said, "I got it from your husband's phone." At that time, my heart is like pounding, pounding, pounding at least faster. I'm not tachycardic, but it's pounding faster. So I said, "So you got my number from my husband's phone. So why are you calling me?" Here the lady, "Oh, me just a call to find out if you and your husband still together." I said, "So if you got it from his phone, why you don't ask him?" So she said, "Oh, I'm just asking, are you going to answer me?" So they said, "No, I'm not going to answer you. Ask the person that's closest to you because I'm thousands of miles away from you. Thousands of miles away from you." So she said, I'm just asking because your husband and I are together." So I said, "Wow, okay, thanks for informing me." I said, "Do not call back my number. Delete my number from your phone. Do not call back my number. Wait until your husband come back, then you ask him all of those questions." As a matter of fact, I said to her, "Don't interrogate me. I'm not in court." And I hung up my phone. So as usual, back then, you're in so-called love. So when the person comes in from work, they would call you. So as usual, when he came in from work in the evening, he called me. He said, "What up on? How you doing? How was your day?" And the usual. I say, "I'm good, I'm okay. I didn't go outside today. Just off, relaxing a little. How about you? How was your day at work?" And he told me how his day was. So I said to him, "I got a strange phone call today. Somebody called my phone today. Miss S called my phone today. And she said she'd like to know if my husband and I are together." He said, "Who's Miss S?" I said, "I don't know who is Miss S, but this is the number," and I read out the entire number to him. I said to him, "Can you please not have your side chicks call my phone?" He denied it. He said, "I don't have nobody, I don't have nobody." You know how men are. Men never own up to anything, guys. But I'm not a person who likes to quarrel. I swear, I don't like to quarrel. You see me? I don't like to quarrel. So I said to him, "Don't let your side chicks call my phone." I said, "One promise though I can promise you." I said, "I'm going to ask you." I said, "You put a ring on my finger." And this is a real story. I said, "You put a ring on my finger. Why did you put a ring on my finger if you want to have somebody on the outside?" Because I swear I was faithful. Never cheated, just work, school, work, school. "Oh, I'm not cheating." So and so, nothing, deny, deny, deny. I said, "One thing, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you want your marriage?" He said, "Yes." I said, "How could you want your marriage and you're running all around? That person can get my number, my personal number from your phone and call me because the person called me. So the person have my contacts." I said, "I'm not comfortable with that." I said, "I'm here working, going to school, working, going to school, while you're down there messing around. This is for young people to learn from this, learn from this, learn from this." So he said it didn't happen. He denied it. He didn't own it up until today. He never owned it up. So I said to him, I want you to listen to me clearly. And this is what I said, whether you believe it yes or no. I said, you asked my hand in marriage. I gave it to you. But you can't be faithful. So this is what's going to happen. This is the deal. I said, listen to me clearly. I said, as of today, if you want me for your wife, you'll have to share me with somebody else. Because you'll never have me for yourself again. Do you hear what I said? That's what I said to him. I didn't go behind his back and say, I said that to him over the phone. And I didn't quarrel. I said it calmly. If you want me, or if you still want a marriage, you'll have to share me with somebody else. Because from that day I decided, there's no way I'm going to be running to school, running to get a nursing degree, and you around there running around. Mark you, I didn't have any children yet. No children yet. But there is, you ever see like out of everybody is going to come a good? There's going to come some good? Because out of that situation, you wouldn't believe, I got my biggest gift. Two biggest gifts. You know why? That pushed me a little harder to go to nursing school. I studied. I said, I have to get this nursing degree. I have to get this nursing degree. And I push myself. And guess what? Somebody said hi to me. You're beautiful. And guess what? We started talking. Then we got to know each other. We knew each other for a while going down, because I don't like to rush into things. Not because I'm hurt. I'm not going to just rush into something. And would you believe it? That out of my husband cheating, it's let me look, instead of just looking forward, I use my peripheral vision, and I see that the world was bigger than what I thought. And that gave me my first son. There's a lesson to learn. Don't get down on yourself when someone hurts you. Look at it as a blessing in disguise sometimes. Now I have one of the most handsome sons. I have two. But the moral of the story is, and this is a real story, don't hang your head down because of somebody else's shortcoming. Wake up and smell the roses. Because maybe if he hadn't cheated, maybe today I wouldn't have a child. Because before I had lost one for him. But that gave me my first son. To be continued. Do you see where I'm coming from? This is a real story. So for you young lovers out there, sometimes disappointments come, but don't hang your head and cry. Even if you cry, get up and move on. Learn from experience. I will never cheat on a man first. But one thing I can tell you, if you hurt me, I'll hurt you back. Yes, I will. Because I don't quarrel. I don't quarrel with people. I don't get up and be, miserable on people. And I will not call another woman, and I will not antagonize another woman. I'll never do that. But some side chicks don't know their position. Side chicks don't know their positions. But you can't quarrel with another person. You can't quarrel with a side chick. You have to quarrel with the man. You have to put the man in place. You may see this video, but don't get mad at me. My test is going to be my testimony. And that is a real story. That's my life. And that's one of my stars today. My first son, one of my stars. I have 2 stars. 1 and 2. Both of them are stars. But out of that disappointment came one of my biggest accomplishments. How about you? When you see this video, you can leave your comments. You can make your suggestion. But I hope this will help somebody to look within themselves and to take from the negative to use it and make some positive from it. A wonderful new month to everyone. Have a blessed Sunday evening. This is your girl Bronx Nurse. The name of my YouTube page is LL One Woman Band. Go on over, subscribe, press like, and press share. I love you guys. Love you with the love of the Lord. Love, love, love. Love you all. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.